I need to ask my corporate friends out there, does this sound at all familiar to you? You're given these goals at work. Maybe they're sales goals, and you're given these goals, let's say every year, and you always nail those goals. You exceed them every single time. That was me. But you can't lose that last 10 pounds to get to that goal weight that you've been trying to hit for, let's face it, more than the last few years, right? And you're like, how could I be so successful at work, but I can't hit this goal in my personal life? Well, let's talk about that. I've been talking to clients lately about goals and why we have these goals, where they came from, what we're hoping for when we hit the goal. And usually we want to hit a goal because we think that we'll be happy when we get that thing, right? Well, I want you to think back what your goals are, where they came from. My weight goal came from a doctor when I was in junior high school. I'm 60 now. Why was I holding on to that goal? Plus, I lift weights. My weight is fine right now for me because I have much more muscle mass, right? It just doesn't even make sense. It's embarrassing, but I always had that number in my head. So think about, where'd your goal come from? And is hitting that goal really going to make you happy? I had to think back to the 2 times in my adult life when I hit that weight goal. What was I doing? How did I get to that goal? How did I feel? Guess what? I was the most unhappy in my life when I was at that weight. I was starving. I was depressed. Just really low times in my life. No, I don't want that. I want to be happy, right? So how do I do that? I make sure that my goals make sense now based on tests that my doctor and my gym have put me through. And I realize that for me to be happy, I have to have my weekly ice cream and my weekly big bowl of popcorn, and I don't want to give that up. So now I'm happier at a different weight. And quite frankly, now that I don't have that goal in my head, I rarely get on the scale. So my point to you is, look at your goals, make sure that they make sense, and make sure that if you reach them, you're really going to be happy. It's time to reassess your goals. So let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to hear if any of this resonates with you. Have a great day.